bro. Off no hype shit. All right, shut up. Yo, you know that the video of the guy getting shot, like Ahmaud or whatever his name was. You know they were sitting on that video for 2 months.
Yeah, they were hiding.
What are you talking about?
That video, that didn't just happen yesterday or like last week. That video happened in February.
They were hiding.
That motherfucker got killed in February. They killed that dude in February.
Wait, what are y'all talking about?
No, Ahmaud, the guy who got lynched, basically got lynched.
Yeah,
he got killed in February. And the video just got out.
Oh,
and now the guys got arrested.
That's why they were talking. That's why they were talking about. That's why
everyone's so mad.
Deleted the video.
Yes, that's why we're upset.
Now.
Because this shit happened. Shit happened in February, and everybody was like, and the way they and the way. So basically,
really trying to kill us off. Like
literally, the way the guy said. So this is how it is. This is how the case went, right? They killed Ahmaud, right? Or I think that's his name, Ahmaud, right? They killed Ahmaud.
I think it's
Assad or something like that. So they kill young boy, and then they call the cops, and they're like, "Well, we saw the father, cause like a father, a son, and a neighbor, like a friend or some shit, right? The friend was the one in the back car, right? So the father talking to the cops is like, No, the father. What?
Oh.
Huh?
Well, go ahead.
Okay. The father was talking to the cop and was like, because the cops had to pull up. Clearly, they had to pull up. Somebody just got shot, right? And they were like, "Well, I saw Ahmaud searching through like houses the other day, like because there was a string of break-ins, right? According to him, and that he saw Ahmaud looking through some houses the other day. So when he saw,
why didn't you call fucking cops that day?
It doesn't matter. Bullshit, it doesn't. And then it gets even worse. So he sees Ahmaud running. Ahmaud wasn't even looking at the thing. He was like, I wanted to go talk to him, so I wanted to perform a citizen's arrest. But either way, that's not how a citizen arrest works. I'm in criminal justice, so I know how a citizen's arrest works. A citizen's arrest works if you see somebody committing a crime. If I see Ben robbing a store, I can make a citizen's arrest because I see him in the act of breaking. I can't be like, oh, I saw him looking out, looking into somebody's window, so I know he's the guy. I think he's the guy who was one of the guys who's like breaking into the house. So he's like, I'm gonna go make a citizen's arrest. So the dude and his son, they get in, and they get in the whip, and they approach him with guns though. They approach him with guns. Yeah, we're still alive. They approach him with the shotties out. And they're like, we just want to talk to you. And if any nigga rolls up on me with shotguns, I'm not just gonna be like, okay, let's have a civil discussion. I'm booking it, right? So then they basically start cutting him off. They haven't called the cops at all. They didn't like this wasn't like they didn't call the cops or anything. So they start they cut him off. They cut him off, and they have the guy making the video. He was following him, basically telling them where he was, and then they went up ahead to cut him off, right? That's why you saw in the video he was getting followed. And then that's why you saw in the video he was like, they were like blocked up, like it was blocked up, like they were waiting for him.
Wow.
So
that must be so scary, bro.
So that's terrifying. So then apparently what he was saying was, the son goes out and it's like, I just want to talk to him, but you're coming at me with a shotgun, so it's like I'm not gonna just like I'm not like because clearly
automatically not just
I'm not gonna trust you. Like you're not a cop. Like you're not a fed. You have no authority. You're a random dude who just pulled up on me with a pump. So no, I'm not gonna sit there and have a conversation with you. So yeah, Ahmaud gets into an altercation with the dude and he gets shot, and that's the story. And then after hearing this, I don't know if there was an investigation or anything. From the way it sounds like there was no investigation or anything. They were just like, okay, cool, this is self-defense. They were trying to perform a citizen's arrest. And this went to 3 different attorneys, bro. 3 different. The first one, he backed out because he backed out because he had some affiliation with the father or the neighbor or the son or whatever. Because the father used to be a cop or detective, and then the son worked in the DA's office. So the first attorney was like, backed out because he had. That's what I'm saying. This shit is crazy, bro. So the first one backs out because he has ties. The second one comes. He also backs out because he has ties. But he leaves a letter saying, no, this is self-defense. So and then the third attorney comes and he was leaning toward the 30 attorney. They were leaning towards the same thing, that it was self-defense. The only reason any of them people are in jail right now is because the video got leaked. If that video never got leaked, nobody ever knew about it, that shit wouldn't have, them niggas wouldn't be in jail.
But how does this is my case? How does the notion of self-defense even become pliable when they niggas had guns? He had nothing with him. Literally, there was no evidence of anything that proves self-defense when they literally.
It was literally, bro. It was his word against. It was their word against a dead man.
Kill him, bro.
It was basically. The way it was, but at the end of the day, it was his word. It was their word against a dead man. They clearly have affiliation. They clearly have affiliation with the people who are with them. People in law enforcement. The son worked in the DA. The cop. The father was a detective or like a cop or something. So clearly they have ties. And like apparently, like I think one of them was the mayor's friend or the governor's friend, something like that, man. So it's like
that's so sad, bro.
And bro, the shit literally, if it was not for somebody
man.
leaked the video and the video got out and the video went around and started going live.
It wasn't even somebody. You know who it was?
I don't know who it was.
It was their defense lawyers. It was the defense lawyer that their defense lawyer released it because he said he released a video because he thought it would clear up their name. Like, these fools actually think they're right. That's the crazy part. He released it because he actually thought everybody would say that's self-defense.
They knew they're not
right.
They're just trying to manipulate.
Ben's correct. Ben's correct. Their defense lawyer leaked the video thinking it would make them look good. Like, yeah.
Really?
How can you literally look at that video of a kid running? A man just running.
And if you watch the video, bro, the last shotgun shell that he took, the dude started, like, the way he fell was
started tumbling, bro. That shit was so sad, bro.
Like, it looked like he wanted to run, he just fell. Like, that one was like,
it was honestly, watching that video was like the saddest. It was the saddest thing that I've ever seen because there was nothing he could do. There was nothing he could do. That was one of the saddest videos I've ever seen. And then I didn't even learn about like that this was 2 months ago until a few days ago. So I thought this happened like this was like something that fresh happened, and they got those dudes like immediately. The same. And then when I really read about this, it hurt me, bro. Like, it honestly hurt me as a black man in America. It hurt me because I was thinking they got those dudes immediately. So why is everybody? Because honestly, I was like, why is everybody like so upset about like I understand why they're upset, but I was like, why is like they were like everybody was starting movements and stuff and riots, and I was like, I understand why, but I was like I didn't understand the severity of the situation, and when I realized that this happened 2 months ago and how this happened and hearing the like actual like how it happened, this shit broke me, man. It really did break me. Like, it's like, it's crazy.
This is America.
He went out for a jog.
America.
Imagine going and being like, hey, mom, I'm going out for a jog. I'll be right back. Never came back.
Never speaking to your mother again.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Over some stupid shit.
Over something because you think he's the guy who's been breaking into houses? Because he fits the description?
Because the white man want to do some dumb shit. Sad, bro.
Ridiculous.
Like, I'm not the type of person to be paranoid, but this shit got me thinking, man. Like, I'm gonna be second guessing everything. Like, now, like more than ever, because like of course I second guess right, but like now more than ever I'm second guessing everything. Nothing.
Nah, bro, we kind of have to.
What do you mean, though?
There's nothing out here is safe, bro.
Nothing out here is safe, bro. That's what I mean by that. Like, you gotta just be like
you literally gotta be caught. You gotta be caught. Listen. This is what we make, but this is what we. Since you say nigga, you have to be cautious to the point where I know damn well there's a white guy that stares and stares at me walking down from school every fucking day at exactly 3 o'clock and watches me walk past his house. Is it smart for me to take this road or should I go around the back next day? Oh, and then accidentally, there's a nigga with the shotgun. Oh, while you walking by our houses, bam, shot. Awesome stupid shit. Like, you just had like it's just
and then just the wild shit. It's hurting me too. Like, the shit that's pissing me off is like people are trying to like defend the action. oh, why was he running? He should have just tried and stopped and talked to him. Why? Who? If motherfuckers is holding shotguns to your pumps, 2 niggas holding shotguns to your pumps, 1 nigga is in a truck behind you following. What conversation are you having? You're gonna stop and have tea with these niggas? No, you're running, bro. What are you talking about?
Why do you keep running?
It's like, what? Because niggas is trying to kill him. That's fight or flight. Motherfuckers who said that shit are some bitch ass niggas who would just die, just willingly die. That's some niggas who say that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, that shit, like, it honestly hurt me. Because, like, bro, that shit, them motherfuckers better get life, man. They should get a firing squad. Every single one of them. And if you listen to the video, do you hear the music that this nigga's playing while this shit's going down? This nigga's playing like some fucking Taylor Swift. Some happy ass go beat music while he's killing somebody. Why is that funny? Why is that funny?
They're sick. Because they're sick. Like, it's completely, like, you can do nothing but just, like,
shit is crazy,
man. It's the way Keenan is screaming at me.
Bruh, motherfucker was listening to Taylor Swift while killing somebody, bruh. Motherfucker was listening to Trouble, Trouble, Trouble while he's ending a man's life, bruh.
You didn't have to do that. Oh, I found out about it because of LeBron.
I found
LeBron
it.
Posted about it.
I found it on Ahmaud's snap. Not Ahmaud's snap, but Ahmaud's
was one of the
Instagram.
first person to post it.
Yeah, Ahmaud was the first person I saw to post like the video. And then at first I saw it twice. Like at first I saw it and then I just backed out. I didn't watch the full video because I thought it was just gonna be something dumb or something. I heard
I clicked over at Mars.
Yeah, and then I came back to it.
It took like a lot of people to see it.
Yeah, and then I came back to Ahmaud's joint and I actually watched it, and that shit was disgusting. It was disgusting.
You still got me blocked. That's wild.
That man, but Ahmaud
still has you blocked.
That's wild. But that kid was a soldier. He got shot like 3 times and he was still fighting.
Yeah, and he was still. That dude was.
He was a soldier.
Cause I watched the video like 3 times because I was confused for a second because I was like, I know I heard like 3 gunshots go off and he's still fighting like nothing was like the last shot is what killed that man, bro. The last shot took him out because it looked like he wanted to run, then he just slowed down and just. Phew. That's so evil, bro.
Exactly, man.
That's so evil. The fact that there are people on this earth like that.
And the nastier part is that there's people in this world that like is defending that or trying to like.
Bruh,
that's the more sickening part.
Type of shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the more sickening part.
Niggas love this. Like people who want this.
And then you know what's blowing me too? You know what's blowing me is what black people are doing now as well. Like we see this video of what was going on, right? And people are trying to fight for change and shit. And then we got coons out here kicking Asian people in the face. What?
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Yeah.
And they're laughing, giggling, they're laughing their ass off as they're kicking an Asian lady in the face.
But that was black people doing that?
Yes!
Yes, bro.
Some fucking coons. Like this Asian lady sitting there maintaining her frame, minding her shit, right? Gets kicked in the face. Like, you won't do it, Jeb. You won't do it, bro. You not gonna do it. Well, I ain't gonna do it. And then kicks her in the face. And then literally and like, why is your... That's what he did. That's what he did. He said like, what's on, yo?
And then you don't have the nerve to say,
why are you laughing? It's not funny. That's what he did. He said a what and kicked Shorty all up in the face.
Wait, he said what? He said what?
He didn't say like what He was like ha. He was Jackie Chan. He was like ha or some shit like that.
He was trying to do some funny joint, like on some Chinese type.
Yeah, like you know how like Bruce Lee used to make those noises when he did his flips and shit. Yeah. So he did like what? So he was like ha, like some Bruce Lee shit. And kicked the lady in the face. And niggas are laughing. And the dude who's recording it is laughing. It's like, bruh.
Sick. He's not helping the story.
He's not helping.
Keeps asking me why am I laughing.
Why are you laughing? It's
You said what talk.
it's not funny. Niggas are dying. I hate y'all, bro.
Oh shit.
He said what talk.